Hi everyone, welcome back to our English language tutorials brought to you by O3 School's JAMB app. So we're still looking at our consonant sounds. Consonant sounds. We've been taking consonant sounds two at a time. One voiceless, one voice consonant sound. So our sounds for today are s. Let's put it this way. S and z. These are the sounds we're going to be looking at for today. This is a voiceless sound. While our z is voiced. So today we're going to look at s and z. While s is a voiceless consonant sound, z is a voiced consonant sound. So we start with s. We can find this consonant sound in words containing letter S. We have words like sit, words like stand, words containing letter S contain this consonant sound S. Other examples we have sample, bats, slim, sing, sight, sound. These are examples of words containing letter S and they carry this sound. Other words, we have words containing SS. They can also contain S. Examples, we have class, mass, glass, right? Other examples, we have pass, miss, grass, brass. Words containing SS and they contain the sound S. The consonant sound S can also be found in words containing letter C. While we're dealing with the consonant sounds K and G, we looked at consonant words containing letter C and containing K. But since we're on S, we say words with letter C coming before I, E, or Y are pronounced as S. So if in a word letter C is coming before letter I, letter E, or letter Y, that C automatically becomes S in your pronunciation. So any other letter, if C comes before any other letter apart from these three, you can pronounce it as K. We call that one hard C. But the letter C's that come before I, E, or Y, they are soft C's and they are pronounced as S. Examples now, we have cell. Note the CE. Center. Cycle. City. You can see them. Words like this. Civil. Fancy. Cylinder. Cereal. Decimal. So a good way to differentiate between hard and soft C's are when the C is coming before I, E, or Y. These three letters, it becomes a soft C and is pronounced as S. Or if it's coming before any other letter of the alphabet, like A, like B, L, whatever letter have you, it becomes a hard C and then we pronounce it as K, like call, like clay, climb. There we have K. So our consonants can also be found in words containing CE. Apart from C, we also have CE, like peace. The CE there, or the homophone of this, the CE also contains S. We also have it in words like race, pace, place. Words like this, the CE at the end contains S. Just add nice. This sound can also be found in words containing X. Even when we are looking at k and g, we also said words containing letter S can either be written or they can be transcribed as a mixture of K and S or G and Z. So if it's written as K and S, we also have the S sound there. That's why it's coming here again. So examples of these words now, we have axe. We can find S here under the X. The X there also carries the sound S. Other examples, we have six. Both S's, but here we're dealing with the X. Six. Fix. Fax. Words like that contains S at the end after the K. Fax. Fix. Then we also have it in Z. Paparazzi. Or the singular paparazzo. The Z contains S. This isn't paparazzi or paparazzo. It's paparazzi, paparazzo. So there's an S in this Z. The Z here contains this S. Let's take note of that. Then lastly, we also have SC. Words containing SC can also contain the S sound. Example, sing, science, obscene, SC. So our consonant S can be found in words containing S. Example, these words we've given. Words containing SC. Example, sin, science, obscene. Words containing SS. Words containing X, C, Z, and CE. Let's take note of this Z most especially because it doesn't seem likely. Most times when you find it in question, you don't even think like this can contain the sound S. So let's take note of this Z containing S. Then we'll look at Z, the voiced consonant. Z can be found in words containing Z. Example, zoo, zoom. These words contain the voiced consonant Z. Can also find it in zip, zest, zeal, graze, zebra, zone. These are examples of words containing the Z sound. We can also find them in words with ZZ. A good example, we have fuzzy. Words like that. We can also find it in words like hazel, blizzard, words like raz, muzzle. These words also contain the Z sound. Words containing ZZ can also contain the Z sound. Then we can also find it in words containing X. So if X in a word doesn't form a combination of K and S, it will form a combination of G and Z in words. So Z sound is also there. Example, we have examine, xenophobia. This X contain the Z sound. Other examples, we have xylophone, Xerox. Examples of words with X and contain the Z sound. Also have exert, exert. Here they form a combination of G and Z. So this sound is still there. That's why we have it here. We can also find it in words containing S. We can find the sound in words containing Z. We can also find the Z sound in words containing S. Example, lose, the one with one O, lose. Then boys, girls. Other examples, we have bruise, cruise, tease. We have examples like resemble, reserve. S in this words contains Z sound. So these are the ways we can recognize these two sounds in words, S and Z, similar, and even have ways we can find them also similar. For example, the X, we can find S in words containing X. We can also find Z in words containing X. So those are what similar. Then one thing about these two sounds as well, when we are looking for the singular and plural of words, singular and plural of words, and you need to add S to find the singular and the plural. If the word is ending in a plural of words, ending in vowel sounds or voiced consonants, while we pronounce it as S if the word is ending plural of words, ending in voiceless consonants. So our voiceless consonants, we have examples. S, k, s, words like that. So these are our voiceless consonants. Now, if you have to find the plural of a word, and the plural of that word is gotten by addition of S. So if the word ends in a voiceless consonant, these are the voiceless consonants. We pronounce it as S. But if it's ending in a vowel sound or in a voice consonant, it's pronounced as Z. For example, cap. The plural of cap is caps. So it's here. Cap ends in a voiceless consonant. So the S added to it will be pronounced as S. But boy ends in a vowel sound. So the plural becomes boys. The plural becomes boys. Girl ends in a voiced consonant. Is a voiced consonant. So the plural becomes girls. Other examples here we have cats, stops, works. Here we have vowel sounds or voice consonants, cards. So these are, if you are looking for the plural of a word and the plural is formed by the addition of S. So how do you pronounce the S? Well, if it is a word ending in a voiceless consonant, which we're giving the examples of voiceless consonants here, we pronounce the S as S, as in caps, cats. Why? If it ends in a vowel sound or a voiced consonant, other letters apart from this, they are voice consonants like L, R, M, voice consonants, L, L. These are examples of voice consonants. So if we're adding S to these consonants to form the plural of words, we pronounce them as Z, just like the examples that we've given here. So now we can compare these two consonant sounds with their minimal pairs. A few examples of minimal pairs under these consonant sounds. We're still looking at our S and Z. So some examples, we can have sip, zip, sink, zinc. Examples of minimal pairs between these two consonant sounds. Ice, eyes. Because this E here is a vowel sound. So adding S to get the plural automatically becomes eyes. This is no more S but Z, eyes. We have race, raise. Vowel sound. So the S becomes Z rather than S. Maze, maze. Examples, we have price, price, prize. Spice, spies. Force, fuzz. Lose, lose. So we add one more. Lies, lies. So these are minimal pairs between these two consonant sounds. We try to pronounce them side by side so we can have a clearer difference between the similar consonant sounds. Now answer questions on this. Now we answer questions on these sounds. S and Z. First up, we pick out the odd words. Let's say we're given this. In pronouncing these words, we have as, his, was. These three all contain the Z sound, but this is S. So that's the odd word out, as. If we were to have other words like then, so we pronounce the words given. We have zebra, leisure, boys, exact. As much as we pronounce this as leisure, it is not leisure. It is not the Z sound that is there. The Z is present here, it's present here, it's present here, but it's not in the word leisure. We have a different sound entirely there. So leisure becomes the odd word in that group of words given. So if we're to have this. So let's see and check for the odd word out. We pronounce this becomes aisle, fax, sled, piece. We can see this sound in here, here, here. These three words contain this sound, but this one doesn't have it, so it becomes our odd one out. Though there's S in that word, but the S is not there. In this word, S is silent. S is also silent in other words like, let's note this down, is not present in aisle, then even the homophone, debris. I think it's also silent in core, island, viscount. So in these words, although the letter S is present, the consonant sound S is not there. The S in these words are silent. We have aisle, debris, core, island, viscount. The consonant sound S is not there in these words. So let's say we also have these words. So let's pronounce. Here we have ice, we have sap, we have boys, and we have slim. We've already established the fact that the S here isn't S, since it's coming after a vowel sound. If it's coming after a vowel sound or a voice consonant, it's no more S but Z. So this becomes our odd one out here. Boys rather than boys. Boys. These other words contain S, ice, sap, slim. Though there's S here, it's not pronounced as S but Z. Then we can also have we can also be given the consonant sound and we'll be asked to choose words that contain that consonant sound from options given to us. Let's say if you're given this sound. Sorry, questions. I must have printed it. Example. And we are given words like this. Here we have cars. If you didn't know, you might have pronounced it as cars. But this is cars, lose, his, lace. The here is pronounced as Z because R is a voiced consonant. So if you are giving the plural of words and you by adding S and the word is ending in a voiced consonant or a vowel sound, you know that the S you are adding will not be pronounced as S but Z. The word is ending in a voiced consonant. So the S there carries Z. We have S now. Let's look at the options. We are asked to look for the word here that contains the sound. Here we have residence, deserve, sense, lose. Our answer here becomes sense. The S in all other words present there contains the Z sound, not S. This isn't even residence. The S here is not S, but Z. The S sound is actually Z here. Same thing for this one. Same thing for this one. So this is the only one containing sense. We also have see another one for Z. So in pronouncing the options, so we can clearly differentiate them and know which word contains the sound given to us, which is Z. Here we have signs, here we have handsome, here we have reserve, here we have assert. So our answer becomes reserve. The S there contains Z sound, not S. So our answer becomes reserve. Reserve is the word containing the sound given to us. So you can do well to download the app, answer more questions, so you can have these consonant sounds at your fingertips and you'll be able to answer questions given to you on them easily. Thank you for watching.